Good day, viewers. Welcome to yet another amazing episode of your favorite blind dating show. Namibia's first blind dating show that is, of course, it is Ohole So Nice, where we are your matchmakers. I'm, of course, Hanshu Kapofi, and as I said, I am the host for this lovely show. Now, in case you don't already know, today is the third date, and it's, of course, time for Shanice to meet who her third date is. But in case you are just joining us now, of course, it's, of course, time to head over and see Shanice's intro video.
Hi guys, my name is Shanice Amateta. I am 20 years of age. I'm an aquaculture student at the University of IUM. I grew up in the streets of Windhoek, so don't even think of dribbling me because I know the streets in and out. What do I do during my free time, if you may ask? During weekends, I mostly catch up with my friends. We go out for wine dates, tea dates, you can name it all. And one thing that I certainly love is taking pictures. I think that's what everyone knows. And also, I am a very, very adventurous person. I love exploring new places. I love romanticizing my life. Oh my gosh. I love taking pictures, as I mentioned. One thing about me is that I love baking. Like, if you have to come to my house, you'll mostly find me in the kitchen, cooking, baking, just stirring up something in the kitchen. And during my free time, you'll most probably find me reading as well. I'm not very much of a picky person. As long as you are intellectual, communication really plays a big role. A man that smells good, that really, really attracts me. And also one more thing, a guy that knows how to, dress. I need someone to take home after all. So if you think you stand a chance to come on a date with me, do slide into the DMs.
Okay, Shanice. You know, one thing about me, I love Shanice so much. Every time I see that intro video, I just get reminded why it's very important for her to find love, because how can someone so beautiful still be single? But ladies and gentlemen, it's of course time to cross over to the date and see what today's date has in store for us. Is it going to be spicy? Is it not? Well, let's find out.
Hi, I'm Edgar. I'm 26 years old, and I'm your third date. As usual, the romantic guy that I am, I brought you a few gifts, which we'll see later on the date. I'm an architect. I do several other entrepreneurial escapades, and the usual, what every other young guy in Windhoek does. I have friends, I hike, I play sports, and yeah, I'm a bit of a tattoo maniac myself, so hopefully you like the ink. I heard you like to cook. I have a sweet tooth. We could always explore that. And let's see how this date goes. Let's have some fun.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I like the smile.
I like yours too.
Thanks. I'm Edgar, by the way.
Shanice. So
what
brought you on this show?
Damn, that was quick. Goodness, beautiful people like you, and I also wanted to always try something like this, go a bit crazy, go a bit wild. And I'm a bit of a loud person all over the place, so that's fine.
Okay. What are your pet peeves?
Oh, my pet peeves. I have a few of them, but you really want to talk about things that piss me off, or not piss me off?
No, I'd really like to know.
Okay. There's a few of them, when people chew loud. Or that thing when people are talking to you, but then they hold your hand, that kind of thing. And
so you don't like being touched?
I don't mind being touched. You want to touch me? I think that comment was actually a double play on words, I don't mind being touched. But I like the fact that she caught it. It actually means that she's kind of smart, so. And she had it chuckled with it. Other people would have reacted differently, so it's kind of cool.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, those are some of the small ones. But then on the touching topic, massages I don't do because it gets kind of weird, so yeah. What are some of yours?
I think it's the same actually. I don't really like being touched, especially if I do not know you. Don't touch me.
Okay.
And also...
So right now when I was touching you felt kind of uncomfortable?
Oh no, that's understandable.
I see.
Yeah. Wait, what do you do for a living?
Well, I studied architecture, So technically I'm an architectural technologist, but I'm not into that right now. Me and my brother, we have a mask manufacturing and medical supply company going on. And I do a lot of random things like sell drugs, cocaine to kids.
Whereby he said that he sells drugs. That really caught me because, guys, you never know. You never know.
I'm just kidding. I'm just pulling your leg. I'm just pulling your leg. But yeah, but I do a lot of random things like events and small stuff like that, just around that.
The cocaine part got me.
It got to you? So you really think I'm actually
Oh, no,
giving
we
small
never
kids
know.
cocaine?
We never know.
Oh, we never do. I'm just kidding now. Some quality stuff, but I don't sell cocaine to kids. Mostly adults. So hit the boy up. I'm just kidding. No drugs at all. But it was a nice comment though. I'm not into that. How about you? What you into?
I'm a aquaculture student.
Okay. I heard something about that. I won't even lie.
Yes.
But why did you get into it?
Well, I think it's because I grew up in that. My dad's an environmentalist, so
Okay.
automatically it kind of drew me to that.
So you love the world, love animals, love all those nice things.
So aquaculture is the studies of aqua, so thereby the animals. I don't want to embarrass him, but yeah, let's stick to animals. I actually do.
So if I'm just out there hunting and killing a few things, it's a problem.
I might as well report you.
Ooh. Would you like to do that? I doubt you would though.
I know, because, yeah.
Okay, so tell me, what's a good first date for you?
I'm an outdoor person, so anywhere that, and I'm big on food.
Okay. So you're a bit hungry sometimes. Nah, I just wanted to see you chuckle and laugh, because the smile was pretty on point, and you also have to keep things interesting in the date. Usually on the first date, you want to feel people out, so that's what I was trying to do with that comment. Just feel her out.
No, not
like
that.
I'm just, okay.
And what's your ideal date?
My ideal date, honestly, I think it's not about the time or the place. Mm-hmm. It's more about the company and what you're doing with the person, Like, you could be in the best place in the world and not be enjoying yourself, But even in a random setting and you just having fun and you're vibing with the person, kind of those 2 a.m. looking at the stars kind of conversations, those kind of things, those are great dates,
Oh, okay. Okay, he is quite romantic. I mean, imagine sitting and looking at the stars. How romantic.
And it is what it is.
Something.
Okay. So I'm your third date. How are the other two?
Oh, wow. No, I don't want to put it out like that.
Okay, so you don't know. Okay.
Well, we
You feel bad for them? I'm just kidding.
Sure.
I'm just kidding.
I love your confidence.
No, I'm just kidding. But you had fun at least, right?
I did. I really did.
No, it's good. As long as you're happy and you're smiling, that's what's supposed to be the end goal. But are you looking for love after this?
Well, it depends. We'll see if,
Okay.
If, I don't know.
Even me, I'm looking for love. No, I'm not really looking for love. At the moment, there's so much going on, and especially with the economic situation and everything, looking for love at this time is not really practical. But it was a good thing to say in the moment because, you don't want to seem like somebody that just came off, to be another additional person to the streets. So, not really looking for love, ladies. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I am. I'm looking for something serious, When two guys become the streets, I've been part of that for a while now.
But are you sure the streets are out of you, though?
Shoo.
Because I know once you're in the streets, you're always in the streets.
So you've never been in the streets?
I have, but not like that. Yeah.
So technically you're just taking a break from the streets.
City girl up.
No, but okay, I like the vibes. It's okay. But yeah, something serious would kind of slap right now because I'm in that transitioning phase of my life.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to be, just that nigga.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 25, 26.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
How old did I look?
27-ish.
Must be the beard.
Yeah.
I'd
Okay.
ask you the same question, but you don't ask a lady her age, you know.
Exactly.
I was raised like a gentleman, different. I brought you like a few stuff. I saw the other dates you didn't get anything. So like I brought you a few things, like a small bottle of wine in Yana. I didn't know if you drink or not, but yeah. And then I brought you like a stand type of thing. I don't know what that is. Like,
Thank you
but I
so
just,
much.
nah, I try sometimes. I try.
Out of all the dates, he was the only one that actually brought me something. This is so cute. And the fact that I love wine, it's really something. Little things matter.
Right? The small things that count, like those earrings on your hair. I like that. Looks nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, but okay.
Now that you've gotten to know each other a little bit, it's of course time to break the ice. As you may or may not have seen, there are a few cards on the table. Each person is going to get to ask the next person at least 4 questions, because it is of course time to flex your style.
Should I go first?
Ladies first, please.
Okay. How important is sex in a relationship to you?
Well, I'd like to break a relationship up in a few stages. You know, it's not just like a linear thing, and one of those stages is sex. So, for an example, for an object to move, it needs all parts of that object that makes it move. And I feel like sex is one of the objects, even though it's not all of it. So, a relationship without sex is kind of complicated. With it, it just makes sense.
Okay. Next.
Right, let's see it. Let's see it. What is this? What is the weirdest sexual advance someone has ever asked you to do?
Well, since I'm not active, that has not occurred yet.
All right, let me add on that question. Why aren't you active?
Because I'm not ready.
Oh, you like waiting for marriage.
It's the big deal.
How many cows for Lobola?
Sure. I'll send you my uncle's number and then you can discuss that.
Can I? All right, okay, let's see that.
Okay. What are your top 3 love languages?
Okay. Honestly, the whole love language thing to me just seems weird, you know, because some people say, oh, I like gifts, or I like quality time, and what. It just seems weird. I feel like I want to be shown love in the moment, like depending on what the moment calls for. Like maybe, for example, some people when they're crying, they want to be held, they want to be what. So, because let's say you're going through like the worst day of your life, and this person is just out there holding you the whole time. You're just gonna be like, you know. So I can't really put a specific love language, but you know, if we have to, we could put gift giving there. You know, just give me a gift type of thing.
Okay.
That type of
So you're
vibe.
more of a giving guy.
Yeah, I try. You know, I try and be romantic sometimes.
Yeah.
What do you think about tattoos?
I actually want one.
Where?
I have a scar, so I want a heartbeat type of tattoo.
You see, I also have the heartbeat now. You see, reviving. When was your last relationship and why did it end?
My last relationship was last of last year, I think.
Okay.
It ended because things just were not going well.
He was toxic.
More like that.
Sure. How long were you in the relationship?
It was 8 months.
Oh, serious, huh?
Yeah, but then things just went downhill.
Okay. I see.
Okay. What are the 3 important qualities you look for in a potential girlfriend?
Okay, she has to be kind. Number 1. Like, on top of the other qualities, she has to be kind because, you know, a lot of people, they just tend to think that being mean is cool nowadays, you know, and if she's kind, that will really attract me. And then the second one is she has to have like a good head on her. I don't want to say intelligent because it's a wide spectrum, but she has to have a good head on her shoulders. Sometimes she's not that book smart, but she's smart in other ways. So as long as she has a good head on her shoulders, we're good. And then number 3, not to be shallow, but she has to have a booty. You know, it's not nice if you have like a thin girlfriend, especially, yeah, it runs the wrong way, but not to be shallow.
Okay.
I said not to be shallow, and you looked at me like, she's shallow. But I try not to be like that. Ooh. What do you think each other's body counts are?
Sure. Above 10, yours.
Shoo! Why would you assume that mine's above 10?
I know
Do I look like the type?
you do slightly. And plus, you told me you were in the streets, so.
Yeah, but like on the pavement, on the side of the streets.
So you were like a street lamb?
Yeah, I was okay, that's fair, I guess. Not that I'm agreeing or denying, but I guess, based on your judgment, your body count would be around. You said you're not active, but
I'm not.
did you ever hear that rule that if she says she only slept with one, you times it by 3, and it's actually 3 guys? No, you didn't.
Yeah, man. Hectic.
We'll leave the math up to that.
Wait, how many?
Yeah, we can just keep going. It's fine.
How important are horoscopes to you?
0. Not in a bad way. We all have our beliefs, but God, I'm not going to sit here and look at stars and tell you, oh, the stars said that I have to marry what. That is some trash. But yeah, no, I don't. Nah, I'm not that horoscope guy. But I don't mind if other people do it. It's what they believe in. So, what is your biggest turn-off in a relationship?
Lack of communication.
Oh,
Someone that does not know how to communicate works on me.
walks on you.
Mhm.
Seems like it's coming from a place. Can you elaborate? Maybe?
No, how should I put it out there? For instance, one should be able to, talk about things in a relationship, communicate about certain things you like or you dislike. You can't always want to sweep them under the mat. It has to.
Okay.
How important is it for you to have a kinky partner?
Shoo. You see, I feel like all these questions have kind of been directed to me because, it's the body count, it's all. But no, it's. Define kinky. What do you think kinky is?
Freaky, I guess.
But freaky has levels to it.
I don't know. Take it the way you want to take it.
Okay, I've never really thought about it, but if I had to, I'd say about 50-50. Freaky enough that we could, do the nasty things that we want to do, but not that freaky that she's there at a wedding, just doing too much and everybody's noticing. So about 50-50. Let's say a healthy amount of freak is good.
Okay.
Yeah. And for you, kinky partner?
I think that drives the relationship as well.
Okay.
Right, so now that you've gotten to know each other a lot better, it's of course time for Talk About That. Today's question is, recent discussions in the Parliament have shown that the National Assembly is trying to ban the use of hubbly bubbly. What are your views on that?
Okay, so thank you for the question, firstly. And I'd like to run in with the more important issues, firstly, that they could be discussing instead of hookah pipes. But I understand the angle that they're coming with about the health segment and what's wrong with it. But there are a lot of other dangerous substances out on the streets, that we could be tackling. So I feel like if the young people are enjoying it and it's not really like killing people like cigarettes are, why should we be banning things? We have other opportunities and other things that we could be discussing in Parliament, And not to throw shade, but the youth is smoking this thing. It's not really the people in the Parliament. So them kind of making this decision kind of feels a bit shifty. It's kind of like a one-sided argument, It's kind of like a parent telling their child, I don't like this, so you can't do it. even though that these people are adults, the ones doing it. But I don't know. What do you think about that?
Okay, you actually pointed out a lot that I wanted to say. I'm just gonna add a little bit. From my point of view, if we really have to look at it, it is quite dangerous. So let them do their research, but at the same time, I don't think they should ban it, because as soon as they do that now, people are really gonna start doing it, you know? And yeah, I actually don't have much to add to that, because he pointed out a lot.
Okay, so overall the date was pretty good, pretty solid. Like, I like the communication. She's easy to talk to. I really liked her vibe. You know, she's like a beautiful girl, you know, so easy to talk to, easy to get along with. The experience was nice. I really liked the experience, the back and forth. She has a head on her shoulders. That was another benefit, you know. But yeah, you know, that's how dating goes, I guess. And thank you to her for being so understanding, even with my sly remarks and small jokes. And yeah, it was a good date. Hopefully she said the same thing.
I actually found this one. He was quite something. He was, okay, I don't want to spill too much. So if you want to find out who is gonna be my final date, please stay tuned for the last. Ne?
Okay. I love it. You know what? Today's date, I give it a 10 out of 5. 10 out of 5. I know it's impossible practically, but I give it a 10 out of 5. Halala! Ohole So Nice maybe has found Shanice's match, but we will have to wait a little bit to see what next week's date has in store for us. Talk about the fact that he actually brought her a gift. Something that so many other guests didn't do on this show. I must say that today's date is definitely one for the books. And if you want an opportunity to have a date with Shanice, that is, of course, all you have to do is drop us a DM and make sure, if we choose you, that you're actually going to bring her a gift, because you need to live up to the standard. Come on. But anyways, until next week, it's, of course, Ohole So Nice. We are your matchmakers.